On the show today, we're going to talk a little Love Is Blind. We're going to talk a little Netflix backing out of the Warner Brothers deal. Very business, but it does affect how you're going to watch TV. And our very first guest ever.
Ooh.
Jax, it was a crazy week.
It was a busy bee week,
And
wasn't
it's
it?
the beginning of another, well, it's, I guess, the midway through another one. But you know, it's funny, this Netflix deal with Warner Brothers falling through, I don't think people realize how much this is going to change their whole lives. And people are not paying attention to this, but it's a big deal.
I don't understand because it sounds like the big monster is buying the other one. I don't understand.
So
there's so much money involved. I've lost track.
Netflix is the first biggest streamer in the world, if you don't count YouTube, right? And they were trying to buy Warner Brothers Discovery, which is the third biggest streamer in the world and has a bunch of different properties and movies and that sort of thing. But Paramount has come in.
Oh.
Paramount, backed by the Ellison family,
Yep.
Who own Paramount, obviously. They own CBS News and that sort of thing. They put in a bid that was hostile, and they got Netflix to back off, and Netflix backed off. And because people were worried about Netflix buying this because it's like, well, you're not really committed to put movies in theaters, and Paramount says that it is. And so it's a crazy deal, but it means that
I can't keep track.
Well, okay, yeah.
Of
So
who
imagine
owns what.
okay,
Who has The Office?
Okay, so who
has The Office?
Who does have The Office? Is it Netflix?
It's Netflix. But
Yeah.
if they ever take it away, I don't know what.
Well,
I'll
remember
do.
they did for a bit, and then they got it back.
I don't want
But
to talk about that time.
But the big thing for you rewatching Girls is HBO Max. The
Adam,
HBO
I
app.
did that once.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so you're going to have Paramount Plus and HBO, two separate streaming services owned by the same company. And CBS News and CNN will now be owned by the same company.
Where does CBC Gem come in?
CBC Gem is
I
publicly funded Canadian company.
Where's the Gem?
Probably not going anywhere.
Where's the
What's that sound?
Who's
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't realize, we have our very first and a very special guest on the show today, Mr. TJ.
I just thought you guys could use the opinion of a very scrawny, pale, sickly looking boy. So here I am.
For anybody that doesn't know, before you get into it,
I was going to say he got even more pale.
TJ got paler, he got skinnier. And he also got daddier because he's a dad now.
That's right.
And he was a member of our morning show. It was the three of us plus our producer Jesse for years. And TJ has joined us from London. So yay!
How long have you been in there?
Longer than you would like,
He
for
came
sure.
Out, for anybody listening, TJ just walked out of a closet behind Jax and touched your face.
Like touched your face for too long.
Yeah, I live alone.
Yeah.
And
well, not for last night. You didn't. I've been in there since yesterday.
I missed your touch.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I missed you missing my touch.
Yeah, you guys, we'll explain a little bit more later, but we all woke up together in a pandemic for 4 years.
We did.
Yeah, it was very
separately.
intimate.
Like we would work together, but separate beds.
It was
allegedly.
It was sort of a crazy time. Now listen, this is really special for us because we've never had a guest on this show.
I'm your first guest.
You're the first one.
That's a big mistake.
We thought that would be. I think we thought that would be apropos.
No, aim higher.
I had to get the kitchen chairs out.
You did,
yeah, because we don't have a lot. We don't have a lot of room or things.
Really rolled out the red carpet for me, eh?
They are somewhat comfortable chairs, but they're not meant to be sat on for more than I think about 30 minutes.
My sacrum is burning, but my God, my heart is full.
Are they supposed to be this color yellow, or is this just because?
TJ, don't bully my chairs. I didn't have time to steam them, so we'll talk about that later. Anyway.
We're talking about the Netflix thing, and the Netflix pulling out is interesting. Warner Brothers being owned by Paramount Plus is interesting. My question is this. Do you think we'll have to continue to have two different streaming apps, or do you think they'll combine it into a mega streaming app that'll cost you double the price? And will you subscribe? Because Girls on HBO is on it.
Okay, stop. I watched that once and I was depressed, but it was great. It was okay. Anyways, I can't keep track because there's too many and I'm bleeding money. Sometimes I forget about a platform. And then
you forget if you're subscribed or not.
I forget if I'm subscribed. And then sometimes I realize that I could watch one show on few of them and I've got to cancel them.
TJ, what are your subscriptions right now?
Yeah, tell us what's your bank account like?
I got Netflix.
Uh-huh.
I got Prime.
Uh-huh.
Crave. I have Apple TV. I have Kindle, not to brag.
Is Kindle a subscription?
Oh, yeah.
Is it really?
Adam, I'm a bit of a reader.
Is Kindle actually a subscription?
Yeah, and
No
it's
way.
so expensive because then you're like, oh, I better read a bit so I can keep up with my subscription, and I don't.
Okay.
And then you feel guilty about it.
And I do. I've been reading about
yeah.
Ernest Shackleton for 6 months because I can't get through the book.
Yeah, shame. Yeah.
do they have like an audiobook version, or is it just reading?
Listen, I know you are obsessed with audiobooks.
I am.
But there are some of us that actually like reading words on the page.
No
so
way.
I couldn't tell you.
No, Adam won't read a book unless it's talked at him in his truck.
I need you to recite this to me like I'm 4. Okay. All right.
Adam reads
I'm
a lot
not
of
afraid
books
to
in his
admit
truck.
that.
Yeah.
Listen, I discovered books on Spotify, and now I'm just like, I rip it. I got books
Books on
in the
tape.
morning,
Yeah.
some podcasts, and then in the afternoon I throw the music on. That's my routine.
Audiobooks are just podcasts.
Yeah, I love that. We're doing a podcast right now.
Or are we writing a book? Who's to say?
Yeah.
It's true. Now I want to ask this for anybody that was a fan of the show. You have moved to London, Ontario.
Yeah.
And you have married your fiance.
Show us the
which,
ring.
Which, and now you guys have had a kid.
Yes.
So you have really kind of leveled up since you left Jackson.
I'm full on suburban dad now.
Are you?
Oh, yeah. My son's name is Owen. He's just a brand new guy. He's 5 months.
So cute.
He's my best friend in the whole world. Sorry. He really likes grabbing stuff now, including my face because I have a big cut on my face
yeah, you
because
have-
he has nails. But it's been good. We really, really like London, and we're just like really happy with our life. I felt like when we were here, we were so ready for that next phase.
Right.
And then when we moved there, we just immediately were able to jump into it, and
Yeah.
it's been so great.
You got a successful morning show. Like things are going well.
I have a morning show.
Stop it. It's a
Anything with me on it.
You better
You and
give
Leanne
Leanne
on
a
Pure
big
Country.
shout out.
Okay.
We love
Leanne
Leanne.
is amazing.
Such a nice
Yeah.
person.
She's great.
Yeah.
It's her partner that's the problem.
Yes, her partner being TJ.
yeah.
And so you're doing country now, which I think
am.
is interesting because like I think country is such a it's such a robust format in terms of like music and culture and that sort of thing, but it's also a bit of a change for you because you had done top 40 like pop music your entire life.
Yeah. For like over a decade, I was doing that. And it's funny because there is a lot of similarities between the two musics.
Yeah.
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 But it's just like the players are a little bit different. And I had been around it. Like I lived out west for a couple of years. Val's from Peterborough. So like I've been around country music for a long time. So now it was kind of cool to have like a fresh challenge and
I love I love country music, but also like Adam and I, we did a Paramount thing this week with a Yellowstone spinoff.
yeah,
Listen, lesbians love Western wear.
Oh.
I have so much Western
I
wear.
can tell.
I'm dying to be cowboy. And I'd like if you ever need some country bumpkin help. I'd
Cowgirl
love to,
jazz?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love it though. And I love the lifestyle. I don't know a lot of the music. Love Dolly Parton.
Yeah, I could see you loving Dolly
Yeah.
Parton.
I
Yeah.
Boots make me taller.
They
so
do.
I'll come and help you.
Most
anytime.
things make me
Adam,
tall.
you're a country guy. You have a truck you don't
I
need.
have a truck. No, I'm the wannabe country guy because I have a truck that I don't
Yeah, there he
need
is.
in the big city. People, you wouldn't believe it. Like I'm sure out in London you wouldn't get these types of comments, but downtown people will be like, "What do you need that for? You don't need an F-150."
As you should. That truck is way too big for you.
No, you know
How
what?
do you parallel park that?
He does,
I just inches
he-
and centimeters.
I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't matter where he parks because he has such a nondescript looking truck. He's like, everybody thinks I'm a city worker, and they do.
Because I have a white truck.
He
so
parks wherever he wants.
This is the key. So you know these. So you'll see in life, you'll see people that drive the Ford Explorers that are white that look like police
Yeah.
cruisers, right? So everybody moves out of the way for those people. When you drive a white pickup truck in a city, this is a life hack for everybody listening. You can basically get away with parking anywhere because they just sort of
Isn't that
assume
like-
that you are a workman. Absolutely.
That doesn't sound real.
Well, and it's
No,
all-
you know what?
I have
Grounded
thought
in
about.
reality.
I have thought about this. I don't know if it's illegal or not, but
It-
all the
it is probably.
the Toronto work trucks. The only thing that really designates them as a work truck is they have these blue Toronto stickers that they put on the doors.
Adam.
And I'm like, what would stop me from making a blue? Like you think about how easy that would be,
Yeah.
and to just throw it on my door, and I'll never get another ticket again.
I mean, the law might step in with that one.
How are they going to prove it though? How are they going to prove it?
Isn't that like
You know
fraud?
what? No, Jax, he's right.
Do
it.
I was thinking about getting a vest just so I could go down King,
Oh,
King West, and like because you can't drive on King.
Oh.
So I was like, if I get a vest, because how would they know?
You get the reflective vest.
Yeah.
You mean?
I look like a worker.
Today. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I missed you. I missed you. I
She's got her safety goggles
Yeah,
on.
So let me ask you this. You have a 5-month-old, and I want to know the number one thing you learned about fatherhood that you did not know before.
Don't be weird.
A genuine answer?
Yes.
Genuine answer. She headed you
That's
off
fair.
so quick.
Yeah, that's fair. Parenthood is just giving your kids things that won't kill them, but
Yep.
will make them stop making noise.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My son tolerates
That's
me,
so crazy to hear.
loves crinkle paper. If I give him any type of crinkle, boy, does he stop making sounds.
So like a wax paper or something like
Yeah.
that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. It was for Everly, my daughter. It was buckles. So you remember the what are they called, the baby Bjorns, where you walk around with them?
Yeah.
I've
and the
got
kids
yours
just
in my
sort of hang-
basement. Yeah.
Yeah. So she used to love the buckles in that. So I would put her in her, if I needed to get something done or I had to take a shower or something like that, single dad, I would put her in her thing, put it right outside the door where I was taking the shower, and then I'd give her the buckles to play with, and she'd be at that for half an hour. It was crazy.
That's
Yeah.
like, and to think, like, when we started doing morning radio, like, Everly was just born.
Yeah.
Now you have a 5-month-old
Yeah.
son. I have a 14-year-old dog named Reggie.
But
it's you
and
know
I have
what?
a 7-year-old.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's crazy. And
Yeah.
we start, and we've gone through a pandemic together. We've gone through marriages together. We've
Yeah.
gotten remarried together.
Yeah.
Only
You-
one of us
only
is.
you've done well.
Just
We-
want to say,
you know,
marriage champion.
Yeah. We like TJ and I, got sober to get like
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's been
Yeah.
some crazy things happening. And it's like, TJ, when we met and you were a wild boy living in the distillery, I saw this, but I didn't see this. And I just want to say I'm very proud of you.
Are you being real?
Yes, I'm
Oh, I don't like that.
No,
He
look
wants
at
to-
you.
he
You have a
wants to run
wedding ring
bits.
on and
Oh,
it's not your
thank you.
third.
No,
Like, it's great.
I love you guys. I always say that I felt like before I got to hang out with you, I wasn't the person I was supposed to be. And then I got around you guys and it held me to this standard of like, no, this is who you're supposed to be as a person,
Yeah.
both creatively, but also morally. And you guys just made me a better person.
He was an immoral guy. Really.
Yeah.
before we
Horrible
met.
person.
Yeah, he
Just
was
a bad
Yeah,
person.
he was reckless and lawless.
And I look back at our time together and I am so proud of what we
Yeah.
did. But I just, anytime I'm around you guys, I get very silly, but I also get very emotional because I love you so much.
Mhm.
But it makes me angry that I have emotions because I'm a man.
Yeah, white men don't feel.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to go drive a truck about it.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna get pulled over. Yeah.
So we have some American listeners. We have
Yes.
people that
Yeah.
don't, that have never heard the three of us together.
Yeah. So
And so I think it's important. Like I want to kind of run through. Like we did the morning show together from 2019 to mid 2023. It was during those years was like one of the most crazy social upheaval, crazy pandemic.
Oh, why? What happened?
It was like we signed up in 2019. We're like, wow, life's grand, and then it was like hit after hit
Yeah.
after hit in terms of bad things happening in the world. It was nuts.
Yeah, it went from blowing the slide whistle when giving the weather to being like, okay, there's a lot of
Yeah.
heaviness.
Yeah, and I think we were out of studio for a month, but we were some of the first people to go back to work. So we were driving
Yeah.
like to work, and we were going in the studios. But I also don't think I understood how hard it was to be like, and here's new Justin Bieber, when like businesses were shutting down for the fourth time and like people were losing their jobs. But
Yeah.
like the people needed something to listen to, and people needed community. So the people that stuck with us listening to Virgin, like, God bless them. God bless them.
I remember everybody got into weird things during the pandemic.
Adam,
A lot of
don't.
people did sourdough or whatever. We would in the studio. We were basically alone downtown.
Yeah.
And
Here we go.
we would look out the window, and occasionally there'd be one guy in the office across from us. And every morning that he was there, we would try to wave at him
Yeah.
to get him
Yeah.
to wave back. I don't think we ever did, but it was like our life's like it was the pandemic boiled you down so deep that you literally would be like, let's see if I can get the guy across the street waving at me just for something to
And
do.
we couldn't.
And we couldn't do it.
Hard as we tried.
And when we had to bubble, we could only bubble together.
Yeah,
so
we were in each other's circle.
Yeah,
or
we
whatever
had
they
to
called
be.
it.
Yeah, we had to be each other's circle, and yeah, that was a bizarre time. We had to get tested every time we went to the studio.
That's right.
Yeah.
And some folks are like returning back to third day of the week now. So it's like it's been a long time to kind of recalibrate.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And just to be clear, we had it the hardest out of anyone too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
like
of course.
I
You
know that
couldn't
you're
have been the
thinking,
emergency workers or anything.
no,
No.
like, oh, PSWs, nice try.
Yeah.
Try doing a radio show for
Yeah.
3 hours a day.
Talking with your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was dark and weird, but it was silly and,
Yes.
and nice. And
you kind of bond over that. So
Yeah.
it's so nice to have you here.
It's so great to be here. I'm so happy to see how things have been going for you guys.
well, I have a studio in my house, so are they going well?
So this used to be Jax's bedroom, but now she's moved up to the little crawl space upstairs
that's
It's
In
not
order-
a crawl space.
in order to make sure that we have a great studio, which I think is a great sacrifice.
It's not a crawl. There's another floor. Don't
You do
make
have a nice little balcony off the
You
back.
make it sound like I live in the cupboard.
No. you-
TJ lives in the
Yeah.
cupboard.
Yeah, fair enough.
Temporarily.
Yeah.
So Jax, I almost failed math in high school.
No way, really? I thought that you were more of a history guy.
Yeah, math was like maybe not my best subject, but now it's kind of made taxes feel like advanced algebra, but with consequences.
Okay, so how are you not panicking right now then?
That's because I've got TurboTax Expert Assist. Basically, their experts explain everything in a way that makes sense.
Wait, so they answer your questions and help you understand what you're doing?
Exactly. It's like having a tax tutor, someone who helps you learn and get the right answers so you actually feel confident filing.
Honestly, that sounds more helpful than any math teacher I've ever had.
It really is. And this year's offer makes it even easier because you can switch over to TurboTax Expert Assist for $60. And you can get help finding credits and deductions that you might not even know about.
Okay, that is actually such a good deal for expert support. Whoa.
Right? Because TurboTax makes taxes feel doable, even for people like me and people like you. File now with TurboTax Expert Assist. Experts only available with TurboTax Experts. Offer is for TurboTax Expert Assist only. Must file by April 15th, 2026. I want to tell you guys a story. I started telling these guys, we went out for dinner last night. I started telling these guys a story and they were like, you have to stop.
It was
You have to stop.
It was vintage Adam.
And I want to know, because I haven't told my wife about this. And I want everybody listening to tell me, if you're listening to this right now in your car, I want you to tell me how you would react if you came home and your partner tells you a story like this. So one of the things I'm going to just say right now, I'm pretty sure I have a touch of the face blindness thing.
You
where
don't remember
cannot-
faces or names.
I can't remember faces. I can't remember names. And people think it's like an effort thing. It's really not. And so I'm going to, so this story is a little bit windy, but bear with me, okay?
it's
Because
worth it.
I have not told my wife because I don't know how she's going to react.
Okay.
So I when I was a younger radio DJ, I used to hang out with some people from a record label in town. And they were a couple of really nice guys. And we'd go for beers or something and just talk about music. And it was always really interesting to hear the business side of the music industry, whatever, right? So we fell out of touch. One of them has moved up at the record label. One of them has gone on to start their own business. And, I randomly saw one of the guy who had left the business and started his own. I randomly saw him on LinkedIn and I added him. And he messaged me almost instantly. He was like, we got to go out. We got to go for lunch. And I was like, great, that sounds awesome. So first off, this is how much things have changed for him. His assistant sends me an invite. And I was like, oh, wow, we're playing on a different playfield here. He's like it's like some wealth management company, whatever. I'm like, oh, you've like really leveled up.
Does this story end with you owning a timeshare?
No,
I was
it
gonna say,
doesn't.
It sounds like you're getting recruited to a cult.
And
Anyway, I own Bitcoin now.
yeah.
when somebody's assistant messages you and it's not AI, it's like, oh, like, okay, so you're doing pretty good. Anyway, so I am like, I better be at this dinner or this lunch on time and whatever. And I know if you don't know me, being on time is not my forte, but I was on time.
Not today.
I was on time for this. And I walk into this Italian restaurant in Midtown Toronto and I walk in and there's a guy and there he is. And he comes over and shakes my hand. He's like, great to see you, man. And I was
Yeah.
like, great to see you too. But it was like weird because he just shook my hand. And I was like, okay, so
expecting
maybe
a kiss?
maybe he's like corporate. No, usually you get like a guy hug,
yeah.
right?
And it had been a while. Yeah, fair.
So, but it's been a while. So, okay, fine. It's pre-pandemic, the last time we saw each other, whatever.
Yeah.
So, he leads me into like the bar area of the restaurant, and we're sitting and talking, and it's weird because he goes into his. I feel like there's like maybe an unfamiliarness there, and I'm like, maybe it's because we haven't seen each other in
It's
so
been a
long.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, he goes into start talking about how, father dies young. He becomes the main breadwinner in his family. And so he's, in order to
A light day at Toronto.
be
Yeah.
entrepreneurial, he's working at a failing restaurant in Port Hope. And he's And Port Hope is a tiny city outside of Toronto. I swear to God, this is going somewhere. And he's like, so I went to the owners and I was like, your basement isn't being used. Can I turn it into a set, like an all ages club with some drinking in one particular corner or whatever? This is like in the, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so he's like, that was my first business and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I do not remember my friend telling me any of these stories, right? And we had been drinking buddies for all intents and purposes. So
what a life
you
he's
would have
lived.
expected. Yeah. So I'm like, this is all brand new to me. And anyway, I'm like, you know what? I had just gotten off the road. I'm like, I got to go to the bathroom. So I was like, let me just 10 minutes into this conversation. I'm like, hey, listen, just give me a sec. I got to use the bathroom.
He told you all that in 10
I'll be
minutes.
back.
Sorry.
Yeah. We launched right in. I was like, man, we're hitting the ground running here.
He did not warm you up. He's
No.
like, all right, father died young.
No hug. Dad died young.
Yeah,
Started a club.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Been investing in things ever since. I'm like, well, I guess that makes sense. You know, he's an investment firm now, whatever. Anyway, so I go down, I go to the bathroom. But I check my phone in the bathroom. And there is a email from my friend, Steven. And Steven's like, hey, I'm on the second floor. And by this time, we're supposed to meet at 12. It's now 12:15. And I'm like, oh my God, who am I sitting with?
Like,
and this guy, I swear to you, carbon copy, looked exactly
I don't
the same.
think he
looked exactly
no.
the same to me.
I don't
Looked-
think Adam.
To
Adam,
you is the key phrase
Adam,
there.
I don't think. I'd love to see a side by side because I like you. You had a lunch with a stranger.
Well, yeah, and we had ordered drinks and everything. And
What? Like,
How much
what if
did you
he
have?
roofied
no,
you?
I hadn't eaten food yet.
But no, sorry, no. But like, also, what if he was going to kidnap you? Who
Well,
was he?
I don't. So anyway, I'm like,
That makes me scared.
so you think about the.
And this is where we stopped him last night because we were like,
I
we have
just-
so many questions.
I want you to think about the flop sweats you have when you've walked into a restaurant, shaken hands with somebody, sat down with them, ordered drinks, talked to them about their childhood, and you're in a urinal or you're at a urinal. I wasn't sitting in the urinal. You're at a urinal and you're realizing that you were not supposed to be hanging out with them. You're late for your other lunch.
The one time you're on time, you have lunch with the wrong person.
He's going to use this as justification to be late for everything.
Yeah.
Did you say goodbye to him?
So
Did you just
that's
leave?
So here's the thing. I'm downstairs. My coat is at the table. So I don't really have any other choice. And I'm like, okay. So I walk up and I'm like, so this, and again, Jax and TJ do not know this because they cut me off. So I walk up to the table and you guys know that I've got like curly-ish hair. And sure enough, there is a curly-haired guy about my height and my complexion, dark features, dark curly hair, literally probably 5'11", just like I am. Actually, I'm 6 feet tall, but anyway.
Yeah, okay. All right, Adam. Okay, all right.
And he is like looking agitated and confused. And the guy looks at me and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm at the wrong table. And anyway, so I like reached out to shake the curly guy's hand and he's like same size, like same body composition, everything. And I was like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm going to go, I believe my friend's upstairs. And the other guy's like, okay. And I shook the other guy's hand and then I just left.
So was this man that
Whoa.
just like, because it sounds like he's had a hard life and you've made his life harder.
I think he might have been,
but-
he might have been the restaurant owner. I think he might have been the restaurant owner because he was talking about how he ran restaurants and
Unprompted
started
too,
clubs.
it sounds like.
So I think and the guy's hand, this is my theory. The guy's hand who I shook, I think he's in the trades because he had rough hands and I've got soft baby hands. And you can
Adam,
always tell
why
somebody
don't you
who's in the
just
trades.
ask, who are you?
So Jax, are you
yeah.
really going to ask who are you? Or are you just going to be like, I'm going to get the hell out of here
I
as
would
soon
say
as possible?
you know what I would say? I'd be like, I'm so sorry. I just realized I had, lunch with you and you're not who I was supposed to meet. Well,
we
who
did
are
say
you?
that, but I didn't say I didn't follow it up. I was just like,
I'm
okay,
so
I'll see you
yeah,
later.
or who are you waiting for? But instead you're like, by the feel of his skin, he was a tradesman.
Yeah. He builds ships for a living, I can tell. Can I just say,
Sure.
I
I
don't
have a
think
lot of questions. Hang on.
you are totally the blame here because he also just kind of started talking at you. Like,
He
is that
did.
what he does?
He was very confident. He just went right into the
yeah,
conversation.
and that would lull me into a false sense of security as well.
Right? Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
why
you.
I worry. That's why I worry what he took you.
Well,
Oh, for
so
sure
what
he's
if he
gonna get
took me? It was the middle of the day in a restaurant. But he was, so anyway, I leave and I go upstairs. Now I got to explain this to Steven. And Steven was like, he looked at me and he's like, where have you been? And I said, I'm so sorry. And I haven't seen him in 8 or 9 years. And then I got to say, hey, I know we haven't seen each other in 8 or 9 years and you're the head of like a big business now, but here's what I just did. And it was his reaction to that story that prompted me to say, maybe I shouldn't tell my wife. Because I thought
he was like, are you okay?
Yes.
Oh, he didn't find it funny.
Well, he was kind of like, I was like trying to play it off as it was funny.
Yeah, I just had a 15-minute conversation with someone I don't know.
But imagine you're in his position, right? You're like, this guy might be the dumbest person I've ever met.
No, you're not dumb. But I will say, that because remember when you drove away with your laptop on your roof?
I did do that.
Yes.
So tell that story.
Yeah. Well, you put your laptop on your roof and you drove away and you didn't realize until somebody turned it into the police station.
And the police called me and said, we have your laptop.
So
That has happened.
These are 2 examples. And I say this as a dear, like this is not, I'm glad that you're here, TJ, because you're a lifelong, we know this guy.
This is actually why I'm here, is because we're concerned.
This is an intervention.
This is a bit of an intervention.
I think, slow down, slow down. And you know what? You know how I'm a quick talking maritimer and I can, I get frazzled and you say, slow down. And I think as you march in and I can feel how warm you are as you marched into that restaurant because
Like
you're on
sweating?
time. Yeah. Say, who is this person to yourself? Is this the person I'm looking for? And was it at Chironi?
It was at Chironi.
Okay, I'm looking up the owners.
Good call.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so Steven texted me later. We had a great lunch, but I do want you to know this. He's like, he texted me later and he and his wife have 2 beautiful kids and like his life has completely changed from when I knew him. He was a confirmed bachelor back then. And he said, I just want you to know that my wife does not believe you. And I said, and it was funny because I was like, you tell her that I will meet her there because the hostess and the waitress were both like, what the hell just happened? I'm like, I have witnesses. This happened.
You know
Like,
what? Actually, TJ, I'm not looking up anything.
You're not going to
You
look up
think,
anything.
you think this is a ruse?
I think you run out of excuses to be late.
No,
Yeah.
it's
I think that now you're like, this is a false story.
No,
and,
this is a true
and the feel
story.
of his hands. And I had lunch with it.
He is getting into a lot of detail.
I kid you
A
not.
lot of detail.
I didn't even know what his hands felt like.
Well,
You were late.
because you shake a hand, my hands are always sweaty.
Yes.
So you shake a hand that's different from your hand,
And I can tell you, as somebody with a dead father, it takes me at least 25 minutes to get into the conversation, not 10. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but that's because you didn't open an all ages club.
So
Yeah.
let's be
In a
honest.
small
here.
town.
Tell me honestly.
Okay, yeah.
Because I know the 2 of you get together, you run bits, right?
Oh, yeah. Riff
So-
it. I miss it.
riff.
So if Val came home, TJ,
Yeah.
and told you that story, and Jax, if person X, who
the non-existent person.
the non-existent partner who's coming in the future,
Yeah.
fabulous partner to Jax, comes home and tells you this story, how do you react to that?
I'd say, who let you out of the house?
No, honestly, what would you say?
I would have concerns. I would be genuinely concerned.
This is why I don't want to tell her.
I would say.
That's why I don't want to tell her.
Oh, yeah. Because you know what they say? Marriage is only for having easy conversations. Good call.
Yeah, Adam, listen, he's the guy that I think we have to listen to. But
Yeah,
marriages now,
he's got the success rate when it comes to marriages.
I think I would say, do you want to come to an AA meeting with me?
I don't drink.
Are you okay?
I
don't know.
barely drink.
Well,
I don't know.
Barely.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
See what the test says.
Yeah. I just slow down.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I think
think
Natalie would say that.
She would probably say the same thing. That, like, consider this a learning moment.
Consider this a learning
That's what she
moment.
would say. Because
Okay.
that's so sweet.
Because I haven't told her. I haven't told my mom. I haven't told the other guys from the other podcast I'm on, Steve and Jesse, who we all know very well.
Why are you dumping this on us?
Well, because I
Yeah.
thought it might be safer here first.
Big
Because
mistake.
you guys tend to be the nicest of my friends. Everybody else tears me apart. So I was like,
Okay,
let me warm this up.
What would
with
your
that
mother
guy.
say? Like, get it together?
I'm afraid to tell her too.
But- and she-
And I
mad.
don't want to tell her with Natalie in the room because then it's the 2 of them against me and I'm
Yeah.
toast.
I think she would be mad because she's also like has to deal with like remembering a lot of people. And I don't think your mother's had lunch with a stranger by accident.
No, I don't think she would fall for that.
Okay. All right.
But I also do want you to go back and see if you can find him.
At
this point-
do you think he's okay?
Well, you guys have established a connection, and I am a little upset that you just kind of
Actually,
left
what
him
if
there.
this is how you make a really good friend?
Yeah.
That could be it. Maybe I should look up and see if he is the owner of the restaurant.
It's
and be
hard
like,
to make
listen,
friends.
it was me, but it was nice to meet you. And he seemed like a really nice guy. Like he had a great backstory.
Why don't you go kiss him?
No, I wasn't like that.
Okay.
But
Sorry, TJ
What?
makes me feel crazy. I say wild
Don't you
things.
put that on me.
Yeah, okay.
so anyway, that's my story.
I'm glad. I hope that you don't do that again, and I hope you're okay.
Do you trust me though when I say I don't remember faces now? Do you guys get it? Do you understand how hard it is?
You introduce yourself to my best friend Emma. I witnessed it at least 7 times before.
I had somebody
You had
yelled
been
at
in
me
her
once for
home.
that.
Good.
They did?
Somebody yelled at me once for that. I was out with a group of friends and I introduced myself to this very, very nice person. And they're like, this is the 3rd effing time I have met you.
I think you
And
just
I-
have to say how are you, because you say like great to meet you so confidently.
Yeah, you
It's
can't
too
do that.
genuine.
I like to say good to see you again,
Okay.
and then it flips it back on them because then they feel bad. If we haven't met, they feel bad.
TJ, that's
so you're just
manipulative.
inflicting guilt on the innocent?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. all right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
wow.
say how are you?
No.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Good to see you again.
But again, is like that's like a challenge.
Good.
We've never met before. Then
Yeah.
what do you say?
Don't.
Oh, that's a good
Oh.
question.
See?
Oh, you don't remember?
TJ, don't gaslight them.
Yeah. You don't remember? You sound crazy right now. Lay one of those on them,
And
you
then
win.
tell them to calm down if they get
Yeah.
upset. Yeah.
Come on, you're so much prettier when you smile. Just relax.
TJ! Jesus.
That's a good thing to say, right?
Yeah,
to
that's
people.
right. That's
They love
Oh
that.
God.
Anyway, that's my story. Now, I don't know if you saw this past week. You guys haven't been watching Love Is Blind, but Steph and I have.
I'm
And
not doing this.
And I want to ask you a question about Love Is Blind because it's been so good. This season's been amazing.
Is
Season
Chris kicked off?
10. the little guy
island?
who said the
Keebler elf with
Yeah.
problematic views.
So he apparently first
He
off,
is.
apparently he's got like $70K in credit card debt. I
Good.
found that out later. And he is like somebody looked up his like marathon statistics that he used to,
Oh,
and they
that's
were like bad.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty bad. This guy's getting taken to the cleaners, and he's the one that said to the infectious disease doctor, "I'm sorry, you don't work out enough for me to find you attractive."
Oh, TJ, you'd hate him.
yeah.
They made
Oh.
me watch the clip like live, like as we were recording last week.
I
He's-
haven't watched Love Is Blind in
He
a couple
pissed you off.
seasons.
Yeah.
This one's amazing.
Have they
It's
kind of
incredible.
revamped? Because the problem with Love Is Blind for me is they spend 3 episodes at the beginning showing the people fall in love in the pods. Make that 15 minutes. I get
Yes,
the process.
yes, thank you.
Jump
It's
right
too
to
much.
them.
It's too long.
There
Exactly.
are,
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's what I do with Love Is Blind. There's a lot of fluff. Like
Yeah.
when they're trying on wedding dresses, I don't care. That's not for me.
Me too.
So I go through that unless I see that they're having like a private conversation off to the side, then I'm interested. I do the same thing with the housewives. Like if there's anything that's like health related that's kind of scary, I'm like, listen, I respect that you're going through that and whatever, but it's not, I don't watch this show to feel sad. I watch this show for the drama.
Yeah.
And
I wait till they're at dinner
It's
before
like
I start
90
paying
Day
attention.
Yeah, when they
Fiance.
sit
It
down at
goes
dinner-
17 episodes too far.
Yeah. So you Ed, Steph, you probably do this too. You fast forward the bits that you know, you're like, this is gonna be fluff, right?
Yeah, basically.
So anyway, so there's another guy. His name is Alex. He is a former almost professional soccer player
Oh.
who blew out his knee in his draft year,
Oh.
fell down the draft rankings, tried to make it, couldn't make it, whatever. He is dating this girl who is stunning and well-educated and very smart, and her father is a lawyer. And when they meet for the first time, her father straight up cross-examines this guy.
Hot.
And there's something about the way this guy's talking. My wife always has this saying. She's like, the truth has a ring to it.
And your wife is a lawyer.
She's a lawyer. You kind of get the sense when someone's not being truthful. So they cut to this dad on the couch. And the dad's like, listen, you seem to have all the right answers, but I certainly don't think I'm getting the authentic Alex.
Oh my God.
Right? Right? Like it was,
Yeah.
he
He
was,
grilled him.
the questions were like quick succession too. It wasn't like slow prodding. He was like bang, 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 bang. All, and they like didn't even edit it. It was
I
amazing.
love that.
So
TJ loves that too.
I love when the parents get involved.
it's great.
It's
Those
the
episodes are
best.
amazing. So then, and this is the thing I want to ask you guys about. It's kind of, she can't get a read on where he's been. And I don't mean just
What?
dating wise. He apparently, and correct me if I'm wrong, Steph, nomad lifestyle.
That's what he claims
Like
to
a
be.
digital
yes.
nomad. Oh,
Yeah.
they're sneaky snakes.
And he's a
Some
crypto
of them.
day
Digital
trader.
nomad.
None of
Yeah.
those words are real.
Digital
What does
nomad,
that
it's people like there's a huge culture, especially in like Southern America, like that go to warmer climates to it's like the coffee shops here where you see people can work from home, they work from away. So they're digital nomads essentially just Airbnb and traveling while they work. They have 9 to 5s. Like
Oh.
they can do
Yeah.
remotely.
And he does crypto day trading, so he can do that anywhere.
A lot of countries have digital nomad visas now, like Costa Rica's one, because they want to bring in more tourism. So they're like, if you do this, you get an easier run on getting a digital nomad visa.
Okay, so
Mexico had it too.
he's
Yeah.
claiming that he is this.
He's claiming he is.
That's tough to
And-
explain to a parent.
It's tough to explain to a
Yeah.
parent. It's even tougher to explain to his fiance because they've now engaged them, whatever, gotten engaged. And so he is like, there's a whole conversation, and her friend comes in, and it turns out he knew somebody who happened to be on the show.
Okay.
It's bizarre. And there's this whole timeline thing about when he went to Austin to go to the Formula One race, whatever. And every time she asks, his story changes about where he was living on a month.
Sus.
Anyway, so he's taken it to the next level. He's taken his Airbnb account and posted it online to say, see, I wasn't lying. And I just wanted to ask, whether or not he is lying, if you have to post your Airbnb account online, have you lost the argument?
Oh yeah. If you have to go into the back end of an app,
Yeah.
you've lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know when somebody gives you so much detail that you know there's something awry?
Yeah.
Like Adam's story.
There
a few
was
minutes
nothing
ago?
awry with that story. That's the real story.
I don't know. I gotta be honest. Like most of the men on this show are trash. So I have little to believe. There was one couple very early on, and they worked out great. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Lauren and Cameron,
Yeah,
first
they're
season.
great.
And they
They're
stayed together.
happy.
Stay together. They just had a kid.
Wow.
Like congratulations, Mazel. Like
Mazel.
yeah, I bet he's hiding something because most of them are. Most of the girls are
Yeah.
too. There's a lot of sneaky snakes.
There's not a lot of open books on Love Is Blind.
Well, I don't think that they cast open books, you know?
No.
Like, I don't think that they cast, like,
It's
very...
either
Yeah.
guys that misrepresent themselves. They're like, oh, I'm a nice guy and I
Yeah.
just want to find a nice woman. And then they meet them like, oh, you're kind of ugly and I don't like you. Or they're very Jesus-y.
Yeah, and
And the
I think-
Jesus-y guys are like the legit guys. They're always really nice. Like they always seem to be very, very kind.
I think that there was, like, definitely a benefit to going on reality television and, like, I don't know, kind of being, like, not great, like, 10 years ago, like, maybe a little edgy. But now it's just, like, you're problematic and people are going to dox you. Like, it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's not worth the $15 a day or whatever the producers give you. Like, you're, like, ruining your entire life. Like,
But Jax, I can turn this into a brand deal when
Yeah.
this is over.
yeah, it's like, you know?
Yeah.
They underestimate the power that people have to dig information up on them
It's
and
easy.
to find the truth.
And the lack of patience that people have this day and age for people that are yucky and messy.
Yeah.
It's like there's like the world is so dark that if you're like Chris calling a woman essentially fat online, it's like, oh, we're gonna ruin your life. Like it's like it's like people will
Literally.
take it out somewhere, and sometimes rightfully so.
And the crazy thing was she was extremely fit.
Oh, she was
And
gorgeous.
it's
And it-
gorgeous. This
yeah.
gorgeous woman.
Yeah.
Anyway, crazy. Okay, so we have a limited time with
Yeah.
TJ because it always goes fast.
He's
That's
got to
the
go
thing.
back into the closet.
Yeah. He's going to go back into Jax's closet
Leave that
and
way.
disappear back to
I will.
London.
Yeah.
But we do have a couple of questions and then we do our recommendations. So, Steph, can you hit us with the first question, please?
First question. Adam, have you watched Heated Rivalry
Yes.
yet?
Okay.
First 3 episodes. Yes.
Atta
That
boy.
was
Finally.
I got to Kip and Hunter, baby.
Oh my God, hot, right?
Yeah. Very, very hot and kind of an interesting side story because
Yeah.
it was like, I thought it was just going to be
Same
the,
here. I thought it was gonna be just
the
Yeah.
two, but then they're like, ooh, I'm going to make you a blueberry shake and look you up and down.
There's a love triangle in Heated
Not
Rivalry?
No.
really a love triangle, just a side plot.
TJ's dying for a
I
throuple.
want to watch this so
Yeah.
bad. I
It's good.
I just haven't had the time.
They drop you right into the action, let me tell you.
With a 5-month-old baby, you don't have time to consume a new series?
Can I watch it with him?
You probably actually
Yeah.
probably wouldn't be.
I watched it on a plane.
Yeah,
there's
that
a-
is risky. By
there's
the
a
way.
lot of
I
graphic
was kidding.
sex.
That was a mistake.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
That's
there's a lot-
it's a show you don't watch around your parents.
It's
I think.
incredibly done. I mean, it's like just when you think the hype is going away, it keeps on
Yeah.
getting bigger. And
I mean,
Yeah.
this past weekend,
yeah,
SNL host, right? Connor was there. Yeah,
yes,
So Connor's
yeah,
story. So.
yeah. He's so beautiful.
oh,
TJ, you know what I love about you guys. You appreciate a good looking man. Like you're not like too.
they're
masculine.
good looking boys.
And like TJ, you like these boys. when your child's 5 and you have time again,
Yeah.
like watch the show, and I think that you'll appreciate it. It's also just like brilliantly done. So.
And it's
Yeah.
what I'm excited for now is like whenever you watch a show, you're like, okay, is this going to be like a limited run thing, or are they actually going to be able to set this up for a second
Yeah.
season? So I feel like they can set it up for a second season. I don't know how it ends
Yeah.
yet, but I'm wondering if, and I'm going to watch the rest of it this weekend because now I'm like actually
You're hooked,
like,
yeah.
hooked.
Yeah.
I want to know how they set it up for the second season. That's
You'll
always the
see.
fascinating part for me. So,
They're working on the second season, right?
oh yeah.
I don't know if they started
Yeah,
shooting.
they
yet.
are.
Yeah.
And
But
it's coming out April 2027.
It was confirmed
Okay.
because it wasn't confirmed that they were doing it until like a bunch of the episodes were out. So I started watching it pretty early on,
Yeah.
and I didn't think there was going to be an episode 2. And also, Nova Scotian author was the original. She's Nova Scotia.
Yes.
And all of it happens in like 2013, 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
Like you're kind of like, oh, I remember those years.
Yeah.
Oh, those were fun years.
When they brought Jersey Shore back.
That's
Oh,
right.
God.
That's right.
Oh,
Next
God.
question.
From Jessica Barron. If you could bring back a TV show from your childhood for kids today, what would it be?
For kids today.
Recess.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
good
Yeah.
pick.
I loved
Good.
Recess.
Yeah. Well,
Why
yeah,
Recess? So for anybody that doesn't remember Recess, name the character.
Well, I loved One Saturday Morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could sing you the whole song, and we won't do that because you have to get on the train. But I just liked Recess because I liked the animation. I find some animation trashy or spooky, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
And I also thought that TJ, the main character, was kind of hot.
Oh, that's nice. I thought it's because you identified with Spinelli.
She is wearing the Spinelli hat. She's wearing the Spinelli
How
tube
early
right
on
now.
are we talking about Recess? Did you have that loaded?
Immediately. Once he said recess, I'm like, Spinelli
You
reference.
fucking like we shouldn't have brought you here. You're too quick. You've
I
only
told
gotten
you.
quicker.
I've only gotten stronger since I had a baby.
What about you? I'm not going to you next,
TJ, do you have
TJ. Nope.
Yeah, the Weekenders. Do you remember the
Oh,
Weekenders?
Yeah, it was on
great
one
show.
Saturday morning too.
Weekenders. Is
I was going to
great.
say the same thing.
Weekenders is good.
Well, you can
I-
have it. You both can have it.
Yeah. Sorry, Steph. I didn't mean to steal
They're
your
young.
answer. I liked how they revolutionized cartoons because they would change their outfits, and I always thought that was really cool.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But I'd like to see them a little bit older, where they learn that, like, life isn't just about living for the weekend.
Right.
I wonder if they learned that lesson.
Do you think they got involved in hustle culture, alpha male culture, that sort of thing?
Yeah, Tito for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh my God, right.
yeah.
I remember that little fellow.
Tito seems like he's in finance now. I think
Yeah.
You think about them often, eh?
more than you know.
Hey Arnold is the one I would want to bring back.
I didn't like his head.
You didn't like Hey Arnold?
Nope. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I didn't like the animation.
There was
It made me
also-
feel crazy.
There was also a Canadian one called Sticking Around. And it was
I remember
a couple of stick figures. And so one of them's
messy.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was like really messy sort of animation, but they were
Yeah.
great shows. And you know how there was like one of the characters' name's Bradley,
Yeah.
and he gets taunted
Bradley.
by a bully, and they're like, Scradley or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So my wife's name is Natalie, so I call her Scradley because of sticking around.
So you learned very on
So
from
like,
this
Scradley.
cartoon how to bully your wife.
Yeah, that's the show that
That's
taught
why
me
we
to
should bring it back.
Chirp yeah, exactly, to chirp my wife.
Jesus. Okay.
Although after I tell her that story, I'll never be able to chirp her again.
I don't think you. I
don't think
you've
I got a leg to stand on.
you got a lot to lose right now. My love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Scradley.
All
It's
right.
like, why don't I go talk to strangers?
Let's
Okay.
go around the room with our recommendations. Steph, let's start with you. What do you recommend everybody watch, listen, view, whatever this week?
It's just going to have to be Love Is Blind.
Love Is Blind.
I'm waiting for the weddings, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah. That's the last episode is out tonight as of this release. So monster. Gonna be a monster. So I love the wedding episodes. Jax, what about you?
Drive to Survive.
Yes,
New season came
it's
out yesterday,
back.
so I'm gonna binge watch it this week. I love it.
I forgot how into Drive to Survive you are.
I like Toto Wolff.
Total Wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody I talk to is like
I'm-
hall
I'm
pass
knocking.
Total Wolf.
Yeah, no, like Toto Wolff. Like, I'll
Say
do
it.
anything.
Not even, well, Lewis, I think he would love to cradle you.
Lewis, I want to dress me, and Toto, I want to care for me in so many ways.
I
I talked about it before. It's on the record.
Yeah.
Go ahead, TJ. What's yours?
I'm watching the documentary on, not the documentary, like the series on the Murdoch family.
Oh yeah,
My wife loves
Oh,
that. Yeah.
Patricia Arquette.
yeah.
Is
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Oh my God. It's
Murdoch Murders?
Yes.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. And the kid who plays, or the actor, pardon me, who plays Paul, the son, is unbelievable in it. And
Yeah.
Patricia Arquette's amazing in it.
She's
It's
so good. She's
show's so good.
Such a talent.
I mean,
Absolutely.
it's so horrible, but it's an
Oh.
amazing show.
Nice and dark. Eh?
Yeah. Put the baby down. All right, let's watch a murder. Click.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go full reality TV. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is in full swing
Mhm.
right now. We're mid-season, and it's starting to get delicious. And if you're a Housewives fan, you know when they sit down to dinner, that's when the fireworks start. And so there's been a few pretty solid dinners already. This it's literally the dinners. That's what I'm here for. I'm here
They
for the
seem
dinners.
very angry. At
They
each
are
other all
so
the time.
angry.
Have you watched Salt Lake City yet?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Salt Lake City is the craziest reality
Are
I've
they
ever.
all? Are they all Mormon?
Not
Some of
all
them are.
Yeah.
Some of them are.
Oh yeah, you know what? They're the spiciest.
It's messy.
The Mormons.
Yeah,
Oh,
we had Heather from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City on at one point. You
when
guys,
we did Virgin,
one of you
yeah.
was on vacation, but I know
I was. Yeah.
I have a video with Heather. Yes. So, and she was very, very nice. So anyway, long story short, that's the recommendation. And TJ, before you get off to the closet, it is so nice to have you in here. And we missed you.
I missed you guys so
I
much.
love you so much,
Thank
my
you,
honey.
Thank you for inviting me. This was so fun.
Well, we hope it's not the last time. We hope you'll come back.
Absolutely, I will.
Hang on, he's
I mean,
getting a
he's
joke
trying to
ready.
put a
He's
date
getting a
down.
joke ready.
No,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
I'm just trying to
Let
think.
him go.
I'm
Let
trying to
him-
think of numerous excuses where I could say that I can't make it.
Yes, well, we got a few of those coming into this. So we'll try to drag TJ back to the show at some point, but we are so happy for you. Your life has grown so much. Right,
You
Jackson?
deserve this. Like you live a big, tremendous life now, and it's everything that you deserve. And I love you.
I swear to God, if you make me cry, I'm gonna be so
Come
mad.
here and give me a little kiss.
Can I sit on your lap?
Yeah,
instead?
come here,
All
come
right.
here.
We'll
Let's
end-
shut the show down like
we'll
this.
end the show there.
Like old times, like old times. All right.
Give us a kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daddy's home.
Right on my face wound.
Yeah, there's a cut. I think it's bleeding. All right.